Hey, what's up guys, it's Red here with another Fire Emblem Mythology video. This video is on the Heroes Relics from Fire Emblem 3 houses, the Areadbhar, Failnaught, and Aymr. But before I get started, if you have any feedback or questions for me to answer in my summon videos, leave it in the comments below. And make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. So, let's get started with Areadbhar's mythology in real life. The Areadbhar comes from Irish/Celtic mythology. Areadbhar is one of the names given to Lug's spear, and Lug is depicted to be a warrior, king, and savior, and is a part of the Tuat Didanan, a group of supernatural beings that are depicted as deities. Lug demanded that the spear be named Areadbhar, which originally belonged to the king of Persia, Vizier. The Areadbhar was also called the Slaughterer because it was a bloodthirsty spear, with it having the ability for the tip of the spear to ignite. In fact, they had to put the spear's tip in a pot of water so that it doesn't burn things around, and that ability is actually shared with another spear of Celtic/Irish mythology, being another hero's relic, the Lewin of Kilchar, or Lewin in 3 houses. Also, another name for Lug's spear is also the Spear of Assault, which is also the name of Kihol/Sedith's spear in 3 houses. Now, I'll go on with the mythology of Failnaught in real life. The Failnaught comes from Arthurian mythology, with the original weapon also being a bow. The bow was called Failnaught in Arthurian myth, and used by the knight Tristan, who was one of King Arthur's knights in the search for the Holy Grail. The Failnaught got its name as it was said to never miss a hit, and it doesn't really get spoken much about, other than Tristan being a somewhat counterpart to Lancelot. Either way, that was Failnaught in Arthurian myth. Now onto Aymr's mythology in real life. Aymr comes from the Canaanite religion, and is a weapon originally called Aymr, and was crafted with another sister weapon, the Yagrush, which the Yagrush means chaser and Aymr means driver. They were made by Kuthar wa Kassis, the god of craftsmanship, for Baal Hadad, to fight the sea god. And Baal Hadad is a specific Baal, as there's multiple versions of Baal, and he is the god of storms and fertility. Baal Hadad is also called the Lord, but some might recognize the Baal part of the name as when Christianity grew, it adopted and assimilated many pagan religions and traditions. They made it so that the gods that those groups worship to be false gods/idols, and called them demons, and Baal became the Lord of Flies/Gluttony incarnate, Beelzebub. So, that was Aymr's mythology in real life. Now, onto Areadbhar in Fire Emblem 3 houses. Areadbhar is one of the hero's relics, which was made by the bones and the heart/crest of the Nabatean that represents the crest of Blythid. The Areadbhar was originally used by one of the 10 elites, Blythid, who passed down the lance down his bloodline, which they eventually became the royal family of Fargus. And the next wielder was King Lambert, who was killed during the tragedy of Duscur. And during the events of 3 houses, the next king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri Alexander Blythid, gained Areadbhar, who is also the main lord of the Azure Moon route. Areadbhar and its true strength is activated by those with the crest of Blythid, like Dimitri, and in Azure Moon, Dimitri uses Areadbhar to fight back against the Dressian Empire after they invaded Fargus, and Dimitri comes out on top and victorious with the unified continent of Fodlan under the flag of Fargus. So, now on to the Failnaught. Failnaught, much like Areadbhar, is made from the bones and heart/crest of the Nabatean that represents the crest of Reagan. Failnaught was originally used by one of the 10 elites, Reagan, who used it alongside the other elites and the King of Liberation, Nemesis. The only other wielder of Failnaught that we know of is the main lord of the Verdant Wind route, Claude von Reagan, the leader of the Leicester Alliance. Claude uses Failnaught to fight the Dressian Empire after they invaded the Leicester Alliance, and after prevailing over the Empire and unifying with the kingdom, Claude and his allies were told of those who slither in the dark, a group of scientifically advanced evil people. So, Claude and his allies fought them and defeated them. However, those who slither in the dark were able to make duplicates of all the heroes' relics and revive the 10 elites and Nemesis, who fought Leicester's forces, and Claude eventually came victorious. At the end of Verdant Wind, Claude leaves the now unified Fodlan to the player character Byleth and the Reformed Church of St. Saros, and goes back to his homeland of Almyra. So, now on to Aymr. Aymr, much like the other heroes' relics, is made from the bones and heart/crest of the Nabatean that represents the crest of Seiros. Which is what I would say if Aymr was a true hero's relic. But Aymr is a fake, or as I call them, faux relics. Aymr is fake because Seiros fought against the 10 elites and Nemesis, with Wilhelm Paul Hersfeld, the ancestor to the wielder of Aymr, the emperor and main lord of the Crimson Flower route, Edelgard von Hersfeld. Also, Seiros was alive during Edelgard's life because Archbishop Rhea and Saint Seiros are the same person. So Aymr didn't exist before, and it isn't made with the bones of Seiros. Aymr was actually made by those who slither in the dark so that Edelgard could have a hero's relic and compete with the other lords. Edelgard and the Empire invade and conquer the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance, and defeat the Church of Saint Seiros and slay Seiros/Rhea in her dragon form to free Fodlan from Crest during the events of Crimson Flower. So that was the Fire Emblem Mythology, Areadbhar, Failnaught, and Aymr video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one on the weapons of Robin, Violet, and Alir. I don't know what to call them yet, so the thumbnail is still work in progress. So if you have a name, please leave it in the comments below. Also, some people might have noticed that I said that this video would be out by last week, but I got sick and I couldn't record, so that's why I uploaded this Friday, which is November 17th instead. Also, I might upload the next FE Mythology vid next week, but I won't make any more promises. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other videos and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So, thanks for watching.